They're about power. I don't trust them. They're about power. They want Barack Obama to be a one-term president, and I do believe that the Republican leader in the Senate said just that.
Ed Schultz in Las Vegas. We'll be going back to Senator Reid's headquarters in just a moment, but I wanted to emphasize one thing, which was that John Boehner, by his own admission, will cry at a supermarket opening. That was not an isolated event earlier this evening, and he brought up.
I do think that was a genuine moment.
Yes,
I think,
but I'm just saying that
when someone
the other ones
assumes
were
the speakership,
genuine too.
They feel the weight of that office instantaneously.
Well,
this is a guy who grew up one of 12 children, the first in his family to go to college.
A cloth-coated Republican.
I mean, I don't agree with him on a single policy objective he wants, but I think I saw what was happening to him, which was that realization he is going to be the Speaker of the House. He's going to have that responsibility, that gavel, and that incredible weight.
I think that there's distance between you guys that maybe I can bridge here, though, which is that John Boehner does cry a lot, and so it is part of, I think, what makes him an appealing political figure to some people. But he's famous for having wept openly and almost like ferociously on the floor of the House while begging Republicans to vote for TARP, to vote for the bailout. And he's now out there building his speakership in part on demonizing the bailout that he wept openly on the floor begging people to vote for. So he's a weeper. There's people in cable news that we all know who part of the way that they connect with people is by weeping. It's one of the things that he does. I think it is probably moving to him that he's Speaker.
I don't let you catch me.
He's better than Beck.
I'm a weeper, but usually I find a way to
I'm laughing on the outside but crying on the inside myself.
Don't compare any human being to Glenn Beck.
Did I say his name?
You said there's a weeper on the other.
It's all I'm just saying is that this is one of the things that he does. It doesn't even mean that it's put on.
Well, Bob Dole
it's just
did
one of
too.
the ways that he connects with people. And so, yeah, it's a big deal that he's Speaker, but TARP was a big deal to him, too.
Well, he's a cloth-cut Republican. There's a long tradition of people like that. They're not all rich people.
This has nothing to do with his class.
No, it does have to do. It has to do with what he meant tonight, and he talked about.
I'm the first member of my family in like 120 years to go to college.
Well,
and
good. You're entitled to cry. You're entitled to.
Well,
I think he was talking about the crap he had to do to get where he got, which may not be something
he
worthy
got
of
knocked out of the leadership. J.C. Watts knocked him out of the leadership back in 1998. He thought his career was done. It was going in reverse. I think I understand, having been in those institutions, what he was feeling. I actually didn't know he was that much of a weeper, so now I'm going to have to adjust my reaction.
He also told Politico today, like me, these guys, meaning new Republicans getting elected today, aren't professional politicians.
Okay,
He's been in Congress for 20 years, and before that was in the state legislature. He was first elected to office 26 years ago, and he's giving this heartfelt, I'm a guy sweeping floors in a bar. He's been in elected office for 26 years, and he cries frequently whenever he needs to make an important point. So, yes, he's good at what he does. No, I don't think it moves people into thinking that he's anything more than the politician that he is.
Go to the Speaker of the House, the offices, the suite, the overlooking the mall and down at the Washington Monument. It's an impressive.
Well, don't you jump up in the air and click your heels rather than burst into tears?
I think you get
under oath,
a little verklempt when you would assume that sort of. Well, I'm just saying.
Okay. I'm just saying. Harry Reid is scheduled to speak. We're past that.
He better not cry.
He better not cry.
When he's
Harry ain't gonna cry.
All over him.
He better not pout because Santa Claus is also going to.